Good morning, world out there. Wake up. Let's talk some ball. Paige, what's up?
Hey, how are you?
I'm
This
good. How are
fine
you?
morning.
It is
I'm
a
doing
fine morning.
well.
Do you have
It's
do you have an intro for the people?
um yeah. Hello people, hello world, good morning America or wherever you're watching this from. This is breakfast time and it is breakfast ball. We are talking ball. We might get into some breakfast. I don't know. We're talking Thursday night football. Ooh, spooky, fun. We're talking college football, age limits, age requirements, rappers, and is EJ a real Bears fan?
Yeah, well,
It's up in
yeah.
the air.
Is it up in the air?
Yeah.
Rumor has it it's down on the ground and solid and cemented. It's not up in the air.
Well, we're going to figure that out in a few minutes.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm kind of nervous, but I'm also very confident. So, you said Thursday night football. It's Thursday morning. Let's get into Thursday night football because it's actually the NFL actually gave us a good Thursday night football game for once. Lions, Cowboys. One team seems to be on the rise. The other team seems to be on a bit of a downfall. And there are some plays in this game tonight that some people might find kinda interesting.
Wow. What a note you can hit there.
I practiced that all
Um
morning.
yeah, not even a crack in the voice. Yeah, I personally found some stuff kind of interesting
There you go.
with this game. First of all, Dak Prescott. I don't know if you guys know this, but the Cowboys are terrible on the road. They've lost 4 out of their 6 road games, and Dak Prescott personally has averaged like 230 yards on the road. That's a lot less. That's a lot less than his projection. That's a lot less than his average at home. His current projection on Dabble right now is 276.
Ooh.
He's not even getting close to that on the road, and they're playing the Lions, and the Lions are a good team. So, I don't know. I find that to be kinda interesting.
That is kinda interesting. I'm gonna go the other route here. Jared Goff, he's living on the opposite end of the spectrum from those stats that you just gave us from Dak Prescott. Jared Goff, listen, he's played 4 Thanksgiving games, right, with the Lions. Every game after Thanksgiving, the week after Thanksgiving, absolute beast mode from JG. He's 4-0, first of all. 4-0 after Thanksgiving since he's been with the Lions. Averages 283 yards per game the game after Thanksgiving. And in total, 4 games after Thanksgiving, he has passed for 1,132 yards, 8 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. So he's balling out after Thanksgiving. And right now, his projection on Dabble is 257.5. Not only that, ladies and gentlemen, he has hit that. He has hit over more than that projection. He's hit more than that projection 4 out of 6 games against the Cowboys in his career. So, Dak might be sliding, but Jared Goff, those passing yards, one would say, are kinda interesting.
That is very interesting. You know what I'm just realizing? This is probably one of the only Thursday games where it's been a whole week since their last game,
Oh, that's very true as well. Yeah, I forgot
right?
these guys. Both of these teams. What are these? What is this? Thanksgiving all over again? We get to see the Lions and the Cowboys.
Yeah, I know. These teams love a Thursday night. I love a Thursday night. I also have another kinda interesting stat to look at. Um, we all know CD Lamb, and if you've
Heard of
been
them?
watching any of the Cowboys games, you've probably said to yourself, "Why isn't he catching the ball? He should make that catch."
Mm.
And we've all said that because sometimes it hits him in the face mask, and you go, "I thought this guy was, like, really good." Um, he does miss a few very obvious catches, but his stats would actually say something else because he is targeted so many times. He had one game throws off the stats where he was targeted 11 times, only caught it 4. However, on average, when he is targeted at least 7 times, which he is normally targeted more than that, he's normally targeted 10 to 12 times, but when he's targeted at least 7 times, he catches the ball at least 5 times. He has at least 5 receptions. I think he's going to be targeted more than that in this game. This is a boosted pick on Dabble, 6.5 receptions. He's the type of player to go through some waves. He has a bad game. He has a really good game. I think he's going to have a really good game because there's been a lot of talk about how not good he is recently. So I think he's going to kind of pop off in this game. He's going to be targeted, I'm going to say 12 times.
I hope so.
I think he catches more than 6.5 receptions, in my opinion.
Listen, Paige, I hope you are right. I hope you're spot on because I have CeeDee Lamb on my fantasy team. And listen, I don't want to make this about me and my fantasy team, but let's just say it's a must win to get into the playoffs. So I need CD.
I think you're going to get him.
Yes. Thank you. And would you what would you say those statistics are?
They're kind of interesting.
That was a good one. I'm not going to lie. Those 2 kind of interesting that I was able to produce, I think I almost passed out because of those. I got kind of lightheaded. So, not only Thursday Night Football, going to be a great game. We're excited for that. But we're getting into your territory. We're getting into Paige's Plays territory. This weekend, it's championship weekend, college football. Listen, talk to me as if I've never watched college football before, which admittedly I don't watch a lot, but what's going on this weekend?
If you have never watched college football, this is not going to make any sense at all because it's to everybody who's watching college football, what's going on in college football makes no sense right now. There's a little thing called the 12-team playoff, and it's not the top 12 teams that make it in. Is the simplest way to explain that. And we're looking at some big championship games. Basically, what you need to know is the top 5 conference champions get an automatic bid. However, some conference champions, it just gets confusing. Basically, what I'm going to say is that if Virginia loses to Duke, the ACC will not be represented in the college football playoffs, which is insane. Also, if Duke beats Virginia, Tulane or North Texas or JMU will get those automatic bids. And that's but they're ranked like below 14 right now. So that's kind of interesting, kind of weird. Everyone's going, how is a number 16 team getting in? Oh, because we have automatic bids. And if Duke wins the ACC, how is Duke? First of all, sorry. How is Duke even in the ACC championship? They're like 7
That's a basketball
school
or something. Basketball school.
Yeah, I honestly didn't know they had a football team.
Neither did I. What the hell?
Yeah, crazy. So there is that going on. At the same time, you have BYU playing Texas Tech. BYU is technically a bubble school. Texas Tech is ranked 4. They're staying in no matter what if they lose. But if BYU wins, this is the big controversy, they'll move above Notre Dame, and Notre Dame and Miami will be sitting right next to each other, tied 10-2, with a head-to-head matchup where Miami won. But the committee has currently ranked Notre Dame higher than them. Everyone's going, how is that possible? It's the one time you have the simplest decision. It's always head-to-head. It's always head-to-head when you have a tiebreaker. Right now, Notre Dame is ranked above them. If you're a Miami fan, you should be, one, Duke's biggest fan and BYU's biggest fan because those upsets will move you up. And hopefully, this is like the first time the committee has admitted that teams that aren't playing games, like idle teams is what they're called, can shift this week, even though they're not going to touch the field. Kind of weird. And as a Texas fan, if you didn't know, Texas is ranked 13, right outside of that 12-team playoff. Rumor has it, if Georgia absolutely stomps on Alabama, which I don't think will happen, but kind of hoping for, that makes Texas's loss to Georgia look a little bit better. And there could be some shifting if BYU, Duke, and Georgia win. Not everyone's saying, mostly just Texas people are saying that Texas could make a jump into the playoffs, which, to be honest, this is all opinion based because Oregon's ranked 5th. And who have they played?
Uh-oh, Big
No
Ten
one.
school. Don't talk about Big Ten schools around Paige.
But seriously, they're only ranked 5th because their preseason ranking was high. They have not had a hard schedule. They have the same record as Ole Miss, and Ole Miss had a way harder schedule. Also, shout out to the committee for not dropping Ole Miss down a few pegs. They actually moved up, even though they lost their coach. Lane Kiffin did let their offensive coordinator stay, so that's good. There is still hope. But yeah, that's kind of what's going on in college football. Basically, what I've learned is that the committee can do whatever they want. It's all opinion based. There's rules to it, but they don't even follow their own rules. So I have no idea what Selection Sunday is going to look like.
Um,
Sorry, that was a lot.
Listen, my brain broken. That's insane. Also, North Texas, Tulane, or JMU getting into the college football playoffs, that would kind of be fun. I would like that.
See, I'm like, this is why we have the playoffs, right? So that it's not just SEC Big Ten with the opportunity to win a national championship. But then I'm like, okay, they get in and
Yeah.
they get out the first
Right.
round.
72-10 first round exit.
Exactly. So then it's like, well, I would rather have Texas in than North Texas because they'd have a shot.
Yeah, well, you're also a Texas fan, but as am I. Everybody knows I'm a big Texas fan.
Okay.
I saw them play this year live.
Okay. Okay, Notre Dame. I'd rather have Notre Dame in than Tulane.
Wow. Clip that. Put that on record.
No. This is worst case scenario.
Well, good thing if that didn't make any sense to our listeners, what we're about to talk about next is going to make even more. It's not going to make any more sense to you. It's going to make less sense. College football makes zero sense, and that's because 25-year-old rap artist Toosii recently committed to play ball at Syracuse, and he's a 25-year-old. I guess he was a bit of a hooper in high school, but then dropped out. Hooper meaning just absolute baller, not a hooper, but a hooper. You know what I'm saying? He was a hooper,
Yeah.
but not a hooper. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. But
for sure.
it makes sense in my brain. But apparently, dropped out of high school, pursued a music career. Obviously, it worked. He's a rap star, millions of Spotify listeners a month. He's also 25 years old, committed to Syracuse. If college football doesn't make sense, this is probably the main reason why it doesn't make sense. Do you think this is a marketing scheme for both Syracuse and Toosii, or do you think this is legit? This guy's going to play college football next season.
I have no idea what Syracuse is doing, but I mean, if you've watched them play, you go, I have no idea what Syracuse is doing. They don't either. I don't think personally Toosii is a big enough name to really boost Syracuse in the way they want.
I didn't know who he was.
I mean, yeah, I
Hand up.
I listened to a song yesterday. Interesting. I think if any sport is going to get anybody, you have to get speed, right? Like if you're going to get someone who's
Oh,
like randomly an athlete,
yes.
I'm waiting for that one.
That
But
would be
Toosii,
such a good call.
right?
Yeah.
He needs to play some sport.
Yeah. He should play
Yeah.
football. He should play football. He's
Yeah.
gotta be less than 25 as well.
Yeah, he's probably like 21.
Yeah, he's in
I
his
don't know.
prime. Syracuse, go out there and go out there and get speed. That's how you sell out stadiums.
Yeah, you know what they should do? Actually, Penn State has yet to find a head coach. So instead of buying an expensive head coach, they should buy speed. And that would do
Mm.
way more for their program.
You're all about so are you telling me you're all about views, marketing schemes, and you
Yes.
don't care about the wins?
The wins come with that, you know? You got people behind you, you're more likely to win. 100%.
Maybe. Maybe, but I do like the speed call. Let me give you a couple stats. I pulled some stats on Toosii. First of all, the picture that is on the screen right now. Listen, I don't want to judge him, right? I'm not trying to judge, another man's ability or body, but that guy playing wide receiver going across the middle, it doesn't seem like if he catches a slant, it seems like he might be um decimated by a linebacker.
He does look to be wearing championship rings.
So right out the gate, he's a champion already, which is good. That's good. We like that. We like bringing in champions.
But
But
he's tiny. Yeah,
yeah,
he's small.
he's tiny, and this is what I'm going to give you in high school. So right now, remember, he's 25, famous rapper, probably has been on multiple tours. Tour life. That's what are you doing every night? You're partying, right?
Mhm.
You're 25, you're going on tour, you're partying, you're out, you're doing fun things, you're living the tour life, you're being a rock star. But in high school, he did run a 4.4 40, which is fast. Can he run a
I
4.4 40 as a 25-year-old?
uh, don't know. Also, was he an athlete in high school? Is this like a accurate stat? Does
Yeah,
he have
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
huddle?
Um, he I don't know if he has a huddle or not. That's a good question, but I think he was, like, on Rivals or 247, but he he was a track star as well.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he
Well,
has a pretty good 100-yard dash as well, but
I
what do
mean,
I know about
maybe
track? Besides this freaking
maybe
track suit that I'm
yeah,
wearing right now. That's the only thing I
yeah,
know
you look
about
like a
track.
coach.
I feel like a coach.
Maybe this is about the education. Maybe he wants his degree.
Listen,
I didn't even throw that. I mean, college
nobody
athletics, it's college first.
that's right.
We all know that.
Yes, and that's a really good call, and I don't think anybody is taking that route in this situation. Um,
Mhm.
and I think you look on the positive side of things, so I really like that. But he's also I took his so people there's estimations on his weight and his height, right? I've been seeing he's 140 pounds, which would not be good. That's not good to play football at a D1 level. I've been seeing he's 165 pounds, so I'll give him 165 pounds, 5'8". Listen, that's not that's not necessarily the size you want to be playing D1 football. So I wish Toosii the best, right? I hope he plays because listen, if he plays, I'll be watching Syracuse's first game next year, and you might be watching it as well. So shout out to the marketing team over there in Cuse land.
Yeah, go Orangemen.
Go, I think it's just orange, right?
Weren't they the Orangemen?
Maybe at one
Did they
point.
change? Yeah,
That's
I have an old jacket that says Orangemen on it.
that's kind of cool, vintage.
I know, bring it back. Maybe
Yeah.
they were good back then.
Maybe they were. Maybe they were. They had Jim Brown, one of the greatest running backs ever. Speaking of Jim Brown, greatest running backs ever, history, it's the moment we've all been waiting for. There's
Moment
been
of
murmur
truth.
there's been murmurs around, there's been murmurs around town that I don't know where these rumors are coming from one person in this. There's one person in this world who are starting rumors, and I'm looking at her right now. Is She's trying to put my Bears knowledge and fandom to the test.
Whoa. Okay. It wasn't a rumor. You didn't go get a free hot dog. And you were like, every Chicago Bears fan does this. And then you didn't do it. So I was like, it's simple math to me. You might not be a Chicago Bears fan.
Well, if so facto, just because I didn't get a hot dog doesn't mean I'm not a Bears fan. Look at this. You see this picture right there? That picture right there? I have the same hat on right now.
That's if you grew the mustache and gained 40 to 60 pounds, maybe.
All right, the mustache. Yeah, the mustache might be on its way. 40 and 60 pounds. You're going to have to give me a couple months for that one.
That's why you had to get the hot dogs. Well,
I know,
I have some questions. I'm going to be honest. These were AI generated tough questions about the Bears that only true Bears fans would know. Are you ready for this?
Yes.
Okay. Who holds the Chicago Bears franchise record for most career sacks?
Most career sacks?
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be Richard Dent.
You are correct.
Yeah, you want to hear something? The sack man's coming. I'm your man, Dent. If your quarterback's slow, he's going to get bent.
I didn't. Wow. What a bonus we just got there. You get 1.5 points for that.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, question 2. I feel like this one's kind of easy. Which Bears player was known as the Colonel and became famous for his hard-hitting style in the 60s?
The Colonel? I don't know the Colonel, but hard-hitting styles in the 60s, that's got to be one man and one man only. From the south side of Chicago, shout out to Chicago Vocational School, Dick Butkus.
Yes. I don't know if the Colonel thing is true, but that is what I was told online.
Listen, if you say hard-hitting 1960s Chicago Bears, there's one man. And that's DB.
And you got him. Okay, question 3. Which Chicago Bears running back set the single game rushing record in 1977 with 275 yards?
1977?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Yeah, okay. So 1977 is too old for one person, and I think it's it's got to be Walter Payton.
Correct. Wow.
Yes.
Okay. Bonus points if you know who they were playing when he set this record.
I'm just gonna say the Packers because it's Packers weekend.
It was the Minnesota Vikings, but I'm not going to talk you for that.
Thank you. Thank you for being fair.
I want you to win.
Clip that. Put that on record as well.
Who was the Bears head coach during the 2006 Super Bowl appearance?
Lovie Smith.
Yeah, I've never heard of him.
What a great coach. Great locker room guy. Big defensive guy. Shout out Lovie Smith. Shout out Lovie Smith. He's also the reason why we have Caleb Williams right now. Long story. We won't get into it, but shout out.
I hope he sees this.
Me too. Thanks, Lovie.
Before the NFL moved to a 16-game schedule, which Bears quarterback set the franchise single-season passing yards record in 1995 with 3,838 yards?
1995?
Yes.
I have one guess. I don't know if it's right, but I think it is right. My heart's racing right now. Eric Kramer?
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, you have 2 more questions to go to have a perfect slate here.
Okay.
The Bears selected which Hall of Fame linebacker with the 4th overall pick in the 1965 NFL Draft, the same day The same draft they selected Gale Sayers. Sayers? Yeah.
Sayers, yeah. Hall of Fame linebacker, 65. It's got to be Dick Butkus again.
It is.
Yes.
I thought you would guess a different name for that
No.
question. All
No,
right.
no, no.
This is the last question. You do have a lot of Bears knowledge. I feel like AI could have delivered some harder hitters, but here we go. In the 1940 NFL championship game, the
Okay.
Bears defeat. I saw this on Google and other sites. The Bears defeated Washington with the largest margin in NFL history. What was the final score?
Okay. All right. So you're giving me pre-World War II questions now, and you're going final score in the largest margin in NFL history. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 72-8.
No, but actually close.
Okay.
73-0.
Oh, 72-8. That was pretty good.
That was really close. But yeah, I think that margin is still the largest. So
Until would you
until the
say
Bears Packers.
what? Who's good? Are Bears are gonna win that by
Oh
more than
yeah.
that? Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, they could beat their own record.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. So did I pass the official Bears test, even though I didn't get hot dogs from the Wiener Circle on Tuesday?
I am gonna give this to you 100%. Yeah, that's
Yes.
crazy. You
Whew.
have a lot of Bears ball knowledge, and I'll
Thank you.
admit that. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for admitting it. And thank you for, first of all, I just want to shout out just all my boys back home, because if I would have, if I would have made myself look like a fool, I couldn't show my face in front of my friends or family anymore. So I'm relieved. And I'm ready for the Bears Packers this weekend on Sunday. Do you have any thoughts about
Me
the
too.
just close us out with some Bears Packers thoughts on Sunday coming straight from Paige?
Thoughts. Don't they play again in like a couple weeks?
They do.
Okay, well, this is gonna be a good game. If the Bears win, everyone can stop calling them frauds because I think that is a bit of the rumor that's being spread right now. So go Bears, but also if they lose, which they're not going to, but if they were to, I still don't think that means they're frauds. This is a tough game, and they'll get to play them again at home, right? In 2 weeks.
Yep. Yep. This one's
Yeah.
away. 2 weeks is at home in Soldier Field, which I'm trying to go to. So if anybody wants to give me free tickets, shout out your boy.
Let's start a fund.
Yeah. Get
Get EJ to the Bears.
Yeah. Yes. Get EJ to the Bears game. Yeah, this is it. This is the weekend. If the Bears win this, I'm gonna be acting up. It's gonna be good, but I'm excited. I'm nervous, but like you said,
At this moment right now, do you think the Bears could win a Super Bowl, or are you waiting to say that until after this game?
um, listen. I can honestly say now. I always say the Bears can win a Super Bowl every single year, because if you don't have hope, what do you have in this life? If you don't have hope, then what's the point of watching 20 weeks of NFL football? But besides obviously making plays on Dabble, but I legit think the Bears are actually a Super Bowl contender right now. If we put it all together, if we get healthy, oh baby.
You've been saying till we get healthy for like a couple weeks, and what's broken? Who's broken?
Our defense is broken.
You've been winning.
I know, but we should be destroying if we have our
Right.
linebackers and our corners and our safeties.
Go Bears. Bear down.
Bear down. And on that note, we'll see you guys next week. Bear down.
Yes.
Good job, Paige. Way to say bear down. Bye now.
Bye.